Hello YouTube, this is VD Edition, and this is part 1 of building my dedicated folding computer. So this is the video log. So we got the 2.5 inch hard drive mounted into its bracket, and we've got the case stripped down to the bare essentials of what we need. And after we get the optical drive and the power supply installed, I will be back with more video. So here comes part 2. Hi YouTube, VD Edition here again. This is part 2. And so we have the power supply in. It's an AX58 watt, and we have the DVD drive in. So moving on to the next part, we're going to start putting the motherboard and other parts in. Okay, so the motherboard's out, the RAM's in, and the 980X is in the CPU socket. So in the next part, we'll put the heatsink on. So that's a pretty big heatsink, so I'm not going to do that on camera. And I'll see you at the next part. Okay, the heatsink's installed. Heatsink installation was interesting. The mounting brackets for the heatsink is excellent, but these fans brackets is retarded. But other than that, it went okay. It is like literally touching the north bridge, and the fan's touching the voltage regulator, so it barely fits. But it fits, and hopefully it does a good job. Next part will be graphics card, and then we'll put it into the case. Alright, so everything's in the case. Wasn't too much of a hassle to get in. So we got the GTS 450 and the heatsink and everything else in. And all we have left to do is wiring and then loading in the operating system. So I'll bring you that next. Okay, so we're all cabled up. Down there, GTS is cabled. Motherboard's got power. Over there you can see that the two 8 pins are connected. You probably can't see that. But everything has power, except for obviously the side fan. So next thing we're going to do is boot it up, and hopefully everything goes well. Okay, so we successfully posted. The voltage it was reading out at stock speeds was 1.13, which I'm very happy with. And it's loading Windows right now, so we'll see how long that takes. Since it's just using a 7200 RPM notebook hard drive, it'll probably take a little bit longer than you'd expect for it to load Windows. I'll come back to you when I have a CPU-Z screenshot, and that'll be the end of this. Alright. Okay, YouTube, it's built, Windows is loaded, everything's running well, and here's CPU-Z. So, at stock, for the 980X, we're at 1.141 volts at idle. This is with V-droop, so that'll go down at load. And there you see 3.3163 with 25 times multiplier and 133 base clock. Then memory and all that's running at 1300 megahertz. And graphics is still at its stock settings for now. And that's about it. This has been VD Edition. This has been the build log for my dedicated 6-core folder. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I will talk to you later.